Alright guys, AGC, I just want to let you know this is kind of funny. You got Bubble Craps Tracker here, I'm here with the professor, and we got Popcorn Mike to my right. Just kind of want to let you know, I've just been talking to this phone for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, because we had thrown $200 in the machine up here. We're at 260. What we were doing a press and hold, a DP press and hold. I was explaining how it worked, and we're trying to take our $3 bet up to get to a 60. Well, it was a D. It may change right now. And that's why we evaluate right now. Okay, let me get this up to speed right here, and then I'll go. Okay. So we got our 60 bucks, which is what we were trying to get to. What we did, we started out with $3 on the DC. We hold it. We hold it for 2 payouts. Perfect.
What do you want to do?
Let's see real quickly. How many you have? 12 losses. Oh, dude, it's still running a DC. It's still running DC because you don't have any.
$3.
Yeah. So you start out with $3 on a dome or the pass line. In our case, we did it with the dome. You stay there for 2 decisions, no matter win or lose. Then you go to $6. You're doubling it, kind of like a martingale. You do that for 2 decisions. You double that, go to $12. You do that for 2 decisions. All right, we got the professor on the machine next to me. So he's starting over because he got to a 60. So I'm going to take over where he's at right here. So he got his 60 bucks. That was his goal. He's going to run another session, still on a DC. He's got his $3 out. This is the first on the decision. So we're going to see if we get a second. And he's on a 6, point being a 5, so he's all good. We don't take any other bets. The only thing we do is we have either a DC or a pass line bet, and we double that every second decision. I'll throw a couple graphics up there at the beginning of the video. But the reason I'm filming right now is because I was holding onto this phone for like, I don't know, good 10, 12 minutes, talking to it. I thought I was recording, and it turned out I was in photo mode, not video mode. So even though we got to the 60 as planned, we didn't get it. And there's our first, there's a loss on the 1-4. All right, that's it. So you still have your $3 bet there. All right. So we won the first session. I stopped. He's playing a second session right now. But the second session, I think, still looked like it was going to be a dome. Yeah, he had three losing decisions. Now you have a winner. Oh, you had a winner in the last hand, right?
Right there.
5. Oh, okay. Oh, because I'm looking right here. So we're on an 8. So we're going to get an 8 right now.
I'm going to go cash shifting.
Sounds good.
Come right back.
All right. So we're kind of just going to wait and see if we can do this again. I probably should cash out my machine tickets over here, but I won't, because I have a bad habit of walking away. Earlier, I was at a different casino today, and I walked away with my ticket, but I dropped my ticket, and it was, almost $400. Fortunately, I realized it. I was able to take up the steps back, and it was still on the floor. All right, so we win this one, but that was the second time we had a $3 bet. So now we're going to take that $3 bet and press it. Okay. So we're still on our money, so to speak, right now, but with $6. Oh, and I need to update this tracker here. 1 sec. All right, it may be changing a little bit right now because we just had 2 points in a row made. Two shooters in a row, I should say. Yeah. All right. So that's a $6 bet. That's 3 shooters in a row that have made 1 pass, basically. I'm not sure if I like that, so I'm going to do this. If this bet loses, I'm switching to the pass line. Okay? Because if I'm looking at the tracker, I go over here, and if you look at this little trend indicator here, we hadn't been making 2 passes in a row. Here, you had 2 passes in the last 2 shooters. And then this person right now just made a come out, or had a come out win. So that's a change to me. So let's see if we get over this. If I look and see how many people have made 2 points, 2 points have only been made once in how many attempts? Looks like 11. So odds are still with you right now. But we'll play this for a couple more moments. But yeah, it looks like it's definitely changing. And the professor thought that earlier, so it looked like it's changing, and we stayed on the don't, or I had him stay on the don't. Boom. And I did that because there weren't a lot of come out wins. Alright, so we're back to even. And here's where I'm missing my penny, because now I don't know if that's the first or the second. So I'll just stay out there with the $6, because I don't know if I'm supposed to go to 12, I don't remember. Usually I keep a penny out here. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Usually I have a penny down in this area, so I know one side means I'm holding, one side means I'm pressing. Let's see where we're going to go. And we have a yo. Alright, so there's a come out win. That's twice now we've had a come out win. Alright. Alright, so this time we have to go to $12 though. And I am going to take the change. I am going to change it to the pass line this time. Because now our pass line, our come out wins are 4, our dough comes are 2. And passes to losses. Let's see, wins to losses. Okay, wins are 10, losses are 13. And again, we take no odds. I know AGC, who really came up with this strategy, he's the one that, when it goes against a 4 and 10, he likes to take odds. I don't. I just live with it the way it is. Okay. I think CSL, AGC, by the way, in case you don't know, that's Average Guy Craps. You definitely have to check out his channel. We work a lot together on some of the, whether it's strategies or some of the software, things like that. So definitely check out that channel. It's Average Guy Craps. Now CSL, I think, started with this as well. I think he started to run it on one of his sessions. I don't recall now. But yeah, it's a no stress bet. You just sit there and you're playing 3-6-12 and up to $24. 24 is your max. And if you get to 24, you hang out 24 until you lose your bankroll, or you make your, in this case, $60. It's 20 times your first bet. So if you were doing it with a nickel, you'd have to get up to 100. Woo, that was close. That was close. But we'll just stay with what we have here. I'm not making a ton of them, but let's see if we make a point. With 5 being our point, let's see what happens here. 6, 4. Now, according to this tracker, the 2-6 hasn't been real good, but yeah, there's a 40% failure rate after this within like 2 rolls. So we'll see what happens though. Arm is getting a little tired. I'm obviously doing this by hand, not with a tripod as I normally would film. But whatever. Come on. There we go. 4, 5. The professor's moved on. He's playing the hybrid machine right now, so it's the electronics version, where you get to throw the dice and play, you're playing on a screen, but you're throwing real dice on an electronic table. Okay, come on, 8. It's kicking out some numbers right now. Hopefully it kicks out a win on the 5. And what I'll do is I'm going to end it at that point, because my money's already packed up. His money's sitting here. He needs this win. That'll give him a $4 profit. Right, 24, yeah. We'll give him a $4 profit if we happen to win. He was up 60, but he's into it for 12 right now. So it's $18 loss, a total down. Another 8. But the machine's definitely kicking out a couple numbers. Let's see, that was shooter roll number 9. So hopefully it's a positive decision in this case. Yep. Let's see, we're getting close. Aces. You had 1-7 after aces so far. It's only come up. This will be the second time. So we had a 6, 6, aces. We have 5, we have aces. So that could be a 6. We have 4, that could be a 5. Let's see what happens here. 4, just barely missed that one. For those of you that don't know what the tracker is, it's just a piece of software that's designed for the electronic crafts machines. It tracks everything, kind of gives you an idea of what the rolls have been, what rolls have fallen, or what numbers have fallen certain rolls, you know, because the machines aren't the same as the real craps table as far as I'm concerned. So we kind of live with this thing. There we go, there's a winner. That's what we needed. So it's a good thing that we flipped sides. That puts it back up. I think that's the second bet that's on there. And now, let me put this in as a winner real quickly here. I gotta look at something. I'm not gonna play this hand. Well, you know what? I will play it. I will play it. I'm gonna play it at the full 24 that's supposed to go out there. Even though I shouldn't. I would rather not play it, but I'm hoping on a frontline winner. Let's see what happens here. Oh, nope, I get a 6 instead. Alright. So let's see what happens here. We're still sitting here waiting it out. I was going to end it on that last roll with the 5 and say, yeah, this is where we're at. You get an idea what the strategy is. It's very simple to follow. And 24 being your max bet. Even if you lost like 3 or 4 24s in a row, you'd either run out of your bankroll or you play it until you get to your $60. If you're playing it with a $5 table, then you'd have to actually make it all the way up to, there's that loss. You'd have to play up to $40. So we're pretty much back where we started from. Ouch! With the last bet. Now I'm going to repeat that last bet. I'm going to leave it out there because we're at the max bet rate right now. 3. I don't like to go too far. I will frequently, after making like getting like 2 or 3 wins, I will just either back it down or wait a roll. But I'm hoping that we hit that frontline winner here, because that'll make all the difference in the world. Alright, we're to a 5. Let me see something. Let's see if the point of 5 has come back to back at all. And that answer is for, it has not come back to back. Meaning just it hasn't gone from a 5 right back to the 5, while it is a point. And there we go. But this is the first time it did hit, so that's sweet. There's our $24 win. So we come down and we're 166. So we're only $6 ahead of where we started. And let's see something real quickly. If I put that in there, you know what? Let me repeat it. Second point's only been made once, so I'm still hoping for a frontline winner. So if we hit a frontline winner here, we can hold back. Come on, there's an 8. I was on the dome for you. We got hit a couple times, so I switched it over, and we won 2, and then I was going to hold off one roll. I said, no, I'll play it anyway, and that's the one that we just lost. Then we came back and won against it. Okay. So here, you just need to get this win. And we're holding on at 24 right now. So let's see where we're at here. Come on. We don't need to go back to back, but it would be nice to have a second win. if we win this, that would put it 48, 50, 90. That would be a $30 win from where we started. I'll call it either way after this hand because it doesn't take much to figure this out. I don't want to record this for too long because you know you don't need a 30-minute video on making a single bet. It would just be nice to see whether or not it wins or loses. No, and it lost. Okay, 2-3, 2-5. All right, so I'm going to call that. So it would be an $18 loss this session. You had a $60 win in the first session. So we're going to leave it at that, and we'll try it again a little later. All right, thanks for watching.